Good morning, it is Sunday, the 2nd of July, it is Formula One day, and John and I are just waiting for our pickup from Uber, only 2 minutes away. Sorry for the flickering screen. It's 10 to 7 this morning, it is ungodly, but not as early as flight day, they're just horrible. I think it's like an hour to the circuit, hour and a bit or something, so probably use that time to just start waking up properly, because I'm still a bit like at the moment. Where?
Restaurant and 80s bar.
In
the plane.
Good God. And there's something you don't see every day. Engines and landing gear. Shall we check it out? I think so. So, of the 3 coaches that have arrived, and a bunch of people, probably about 50 people or so, mostly Red Bull, everyone's jumped on the coaches and departed, and we are left because it's not our coach. Our coach should be here in about 5-ish minutes, so hopefully, I mean, given that everyone's basically gone now, we might have the coach to ourselves.
We didn't, but we had a pleasant journey to the Red Bull Ring.
So just arrived at the circuit. John, are you excited?
I am, actually, yeah. First race,
Yeah.
first track.
We're trying to find our way to where we need to be. I ain't got a clue. Yeah, just passing the F1 stores now. But we're heading, we've seen the first grandstand. It's actually at turn 3, I think. So it's literally, we're pretty much on the corner we're going to be at, just a little bit further on. We're not actually in a grandstand, but we're going to be quite close. So this should be a good vantage point. I've seen pretty much about 70% of the circuit.
Set in Austria's stunning Styrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring is a key fixture in Formula One. Originally built in 1969, the track was revamped and reopened to Formula One in 2014, offering fast straights, sharp corners and thrilling elevation changes. The first event we'll get to witness is the Formula 2 race.
Wir sind in der Formationsrunde. Die Formation fuhr Shay rauf Richtung Niki-Lauda-Kurve. Westy übernimmt die Führung. Fuhr Shay, wenn ich es richtig erkenne, auf Platz 2. Und der Martin von der Pole-Position zurückgefallen auf Rang 3.
The one thing that I always forget about racing that the TV will never get across is the smell of fumes from these cars. It makes you appreciate their focus when they're following each other closely lap after lap and breathing in the exhaust of the car in front. It's easy to see where the term petrolhead comes from.
Virtuelle Safety Car. Jack Crawford ist sie geworden. Kushmaini vor Martin. Has turned out to be the better of the 2 strategies.
So that was race 1 that we witnessed. There has been some virtual safety cars. There was someone who lost a wheel somehow. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, for how noisy it was, and it's a good sound. Like not just the roar of the engines, but the change of gears. Like a, how would you describe it? Like a gun going off.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. It's brilliant. There's going to be an air display, and yeah, then the main event, so the F1 race itself. How's that working for you?
Brilliant. Bit too warm at the minute.
The Formula One drivers did a parade lap waving to their fans before tensions rose for the main event. The atmosphere was building, and people were taking their positions to watch the race.
So the next big event is obviously the Formula One race. Between now and then we've got an air show, and we've also got a jetpack guy. When the sun comes out, it is blistering hot, so get me Wally out. Glad no one's behind me then.
The Red Bull stunt display team was cool to watch, with lots of loops, dives and barrel rolls against the dramatic backdrop of the Styrian mountains.
But these guys look here. Enjoy the display.
The stage is set, the formation lap is over, and now it's pure adrenaline. Engines scream past 12,000 RPM as drivers lock their eyes on the glowing red lights above. Every muscle is tense. Every second feels like an eternity. And at any moment the lights go out and the race begins.
And the Austrian Grand Prix is go! Wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
So that's the end of the race. Max Verstappen won the race, followed by Charles Leclerc and then Checo Perez. So quite a difficult race for Mercedes. So where will Formula One take me next time? I've yet to decide. We've got a few hours now till our coach picks us up. And then we're going to be heading back to the hotel, and then we'll probably Uber back from the hotel then to where we're staying. The girls, in the meantime, have gone swimming. Hopefully they've had a good day. And they're going to order some food as well for us, because we're going to get back probably about 8:30, so we could do with some food. It's hard though, because you see most of the circuit from here, and you kind of see the overtakes being set up, and then they go to a view, and you have to have they overtaken? You look at the TVs trying to follow the race. So it's quite tricky, but very good. Nice day out. I most definitely have burned. Kind of on the coach. We got back to our coach, but we're sort of in the cargo area. We can get on the coach, but it's just way too warm. So we're just sort of waiting around. We've got back 50 minutes until the coach actually leaves. Like John said, this is the best seat we've had all day. I think it's worse than trying to sit down on the floor and your legs are all cramped and you can't lean back. Not that you can really lean back here either, but it's just on the slope as well. Oh my god, my ankles, my feet, my arm as well. Yeah. You can see it on the camera, look at that.
Oh yeah, it can be.
Holy moly.
As expected for an event like this, it was incredibly slow moving to leave the circuit. And despite not doing an awful lot today, it's amazing how exhausted you are by the end of it.